Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? Sean Wiggins here with your host, Ref Hanson, and same guy. And I am showing you right now. There I am. This is February 25th, 2000. My first match ever as a referee. I had a couple matches before. It was a battle royal, and might have been it. February 25th, 2000, and there's the New Jersey State Champion from the Columbine Trauma Center in Littleton, Colorado, Dr. Hurtz. Thank God I found this match. Again, I found all my old video cassettes, and this is why I'm putting them all up, because I want to get them up before video cassettes die forever. Dr. Hurtz, good guy, real name Kevin. I haven't seen him in a long time. He was actually more talented than I think people gave him credit for. I say that about a lot of people. But he was a really good bumper. I remember that about him. Good guy, too. Anyway, this is my first match ever, and the backstory is referee named Chris Wood, not very well liked by too many people because he was the shits, was actually really good to me because I showed up without a referee shirt. Fat Frank came up to me when I was training a couple weeks before this and said, hey, do you want to referee on one of my shows? Because he saw me refereeing for two guys just messing around. Skinhead Ivan was messing around with one of the other students and said, hey, get in here and ref. Hey, kid, get in here and ref. And he liked the way I refereed. Fat Frank offered me a spot. Thank you, Fat Frank, R.I.P. And here we are. This is Gabrielle Leigh. She was hot. And she was a valet. She pretty much retired. I love saying retired. She pretty much quit right after this, maybe a few months down the road. She did Jersey All-Pro, maybe a couple other ones, but I wish she stuck with it. She dated Charlie Haas, I think, for a little while at the beginning. She was actually confident on the microphone. God, look how nervous I am. I'm just pacing around. I'm wearing a referee shirt that's not mine. But yeah, Gabrielle Leigh, if she made it now, she would have been, I don't know, better off. Timing's everything. Well, here is Dr. Hurtz's opponent, a guy who I'm still friends with to this day. I haven't talked to him in a while, but softcore Nick Berk. Nick Berk, the shortest reigning JAP light heavyweight champion ever. His gimmick here is that he's supposed to be from Texas. And he's supposed to be anti-hardcore, but he's everything but, because he looks like a Guido from Philly, which is pretty much what he is. He's a Guido from Philly. God, I'm in awe. I haven't seen this match in a long, long time. Dr. Hurtz, by the way, was a heel who was a face. He worked as a heel, but he got cheered a lot. This is 2000, so Columbine is only a year old here. Good Lord, this is pre-internet, pre-9/11, pre-everything. Brand new on the indies. I was so humble. Nick Berk is yapping. He's replacing Reckless Youth in this match. Again, the audio is not great. Oh, JAP there. Hey. And also the back of Dr. Hurtz's knee. I finally got my hands on one of those wrestler shirts. Get out of the way, ref, you dumb goof. I'd like to see a lot of guys here today put their first match up. I hold the belt up. I'm nervous as shit. More nervous because I'm working with Nick Berk. God, Nick, shut up. This promotion, this promo means nothing. I don't mean to say that. It meant something. At this point, Steve Corino is doing the anti-hardcore stuff in ECW with Dusty Rhodes. And Nick Berk was doing kind of the same thing. So he would get a lot of Corino chants. So that's what the crowd's doing here. Finally, he puts the mic down. Nick Berk and Dr. Hurtz. I wanted for my last match ever to have these two wrestle again. And just referee it and have that be my retirement match. Look at that. I'm doing the watch the hair, watch the low blows. Because I don't know any of these guys. I met pretty much all of them for the first time here. And Dr. Hurtz, there he is, the legend. Oh, there's a fire truck passing. Yeah, so both of these guys are working heel, but Dr. Hurtz was actually getting some cheers because Nick Berk had like legit heat with people. He had that like, who's this guy heat? Love you, Nick. And here we go. Match bell sounds. This one's underway. This is Bayonne, New Jersey at Charity Hall. I have no clue the hard camera's behind me because no one smartened me up. And I'm doing my best. God, you could tell how, like, just a statue I am. Nick Berk, like a quarterback running out of bounds, is going to take some time. Let's see, where's JP? Like, the hardcore days are still, like, kind of alive, but not really. The whole thing with Christy Whitman said no more of that hardcore wrestling. JP didn't get shut down yet in Bayonne. They got shut down in, I think, May of this year. Wow. Another powder. And Dr. Hurtz had enough of that. Wow, I had some balls. I'm pushing Dr. Hurtz back. My hair was perfect back then. I landscaped earlier this day. No, I didn't. I didn't have my job yet. Someone drove me to the show. Sean Callahan, the late Sean Callahan. Good Lord, everyone's the late. One of the Callahan brothers, his name was Sean Callahan, drove me to this show. I'm begging you to lock up, Nick. Really was, because, again, I knew the finish, and that was about it. Not really too many guys talked, except Balls Mahoney and the Sandman would tell you everything about the match, about what they were going to do after the show. They would give me all bits of information I didn't need. There's a somersault plancha right by Dr. Hurtz. It was in his repertoire. I just built them up, and now, people are probably expecting to see like an amazing match, and it wasn't. So, it's not going to be remembered as so. Trying to give a count in there. Charity Hall was so poorly lit, wasn't it? Nick Berk in the corners, taking some heat. Dr. Hurtz grabs the legs. What are we going to see? I like that move. Kind of jacks him out and just drops his foot right on his little wee-wee. There's Shannon, hottest photographer ever. Whoops. Gabi Leigh, trying to help her man out. Dr. Hurtz. Ooh, meets the post. There you go, Nick Berk. Wow. I remember that night for dinner, I had a quick check sub and those Tasty Cake chocolate chip bars because it was the cheapest dinner you could find. I remember that clear as day. I was booed to high hell here. Everyone called me gay and a fag and a this because I looked like the Hanson brothers. I was given the name Ref Hanson by Gabi Leigh. Actually, believe it or not. Ref Hanson. They dubbed me Hanson here because I looked exactly like the drummer Taylor Hanson. Good Lord. And I would get asked if I was, someone say, oh, there's Hanson, but they're like, man, you really look like those three chicks. First time I saw those three chicks, I was like, man, they're hot. And then I realized they were dudes. No, sweet chin music. I love calling it that. I'm going to call everyone's super kick sweet chin music. Dude, my counts weren't that bad. All right. Not bad for the first match ever, huh? This match is a lot slower than I remember. Because you see everything for the like second time. Now, I have seen this match many times. I would rewatch it. Probably haven't watched it in about 10 years. Probably more than that. God, we were all so young. What happened to the years? Ooh, nice back elbow by Nick Berk. Nick Berk now going to set up for his shooting star? No. That's his Fatu elbow. 2 count only. God, Gabi Leigh. She dressed up in that Catholic schoolgirl outfit. We became fast friends. And then, like, after a couple years that she left, I just never heard from her again. I think she was going to, going for the bulldog out of the corner. I guess Dr. Hurtz didn't hear him call the spot. I think Gabi Leigh went to medical school or going to be a dentist. I forget what she was going to go for. Well, whatever she was going for. If she's ever going to watch this, good Lord, Gabi Leigh, I hope you're doing well. I miss you. I love you. You were awesome. Nothing but good memories of you. Nick Berk, piss off. Nick Berk, a lot of offense here. 2 count only. Dr. Hurtz trying to get these Bayonne people to get behind him so he can get back in this match. God, my A6 shoes. I wore those for years, it felt like, before I realized I could just wear black sneakers. I always wanted to get the black wrestling boots. I just never did. Dr. Hurtz now drawing the energy from the Bayonne faithful. Right here, too, you'll I guess you can't see it. I'm staring at Kane D, who is by the DJ giving me time cues. I remember this night, I was all excited. I made $30 this night, cash. I was poor at this time. I didn't have a job. I didn't start my landscaping job till like a couple weeks later. Fresh out of high school. Ready to take on the world. I was going to the WWF or WCW, because remember, WCW was running back in this time. Ooh, acai. No, not the bowl, the moonsault. 2 count only. You got to hook a leg if you're going to beat Nick Berk, if you're going to beat Dr. Hurtz. But Nick Berk didn't get many wins, so he didn't know that. Good Lord, ref, I dare you to get out of the way. Back here, I did want a referee in leather pants because I wanted to, I was a gimmicked ref, and I didn't do it. I should have. I wanted to be like a heel ref that turned into a heel manager. And JP was always ready to pull the plug, never did. I wanted to do it other places, never happened. No one pulled the plug and gave me an opportunity. I wanted to ref in like leather pants and leather shorts and like just be obnoxious. But obviously, you know, none of the wrestlers would put you over. The guy, the ref's trying to get himself over. That's all they're going to say. And they'll use that as a crutch if they can't get over themselves. Because, yes, guys gave me heat during, the fans gave me heat during matches. But during, like, homicide matches and guys like that, the people would give me heat and then turn around and pay attention to homicide. Maybe it's because he was good enough to pull the people into him. Tony DeVito, too, would do that. He would take the heat that I was getting from the fans and inhale it to himself. Nice Michinoku driver. I don't know the real name of that. It's the Michinoku driver to me because I just remember Taka Michinoku doing it all the time. But, you know, a good worker will take heat from the crowd and put it onto them. Not too many guys were slick. There's Kane D, but you can't really see him, which is amazing because you could see him from, like, satellites. Gabi Leigh's now going to get involved in the match. No, Gabi Leigh, what are you doing? Oh, Loeb, right in front of me. What are you doing? Now I got to call for the bell. I'm not calling for the bell. I think I was told to know. Oh, yeah, I know what's coming. Nick Berk told me he was going to do this. My first match. Knock it off, Nick Berk. Oh, yeah. Boom. Nice. I sold that like $1 million. Oh, I get knocked out, but I had the presence of mind to signal for the bell. What a goof. But again, no one was slick enough. I mean, no one was just good enough to tell me, hey, that's not the right thing to do. Sell. Nick Berk is going to get, he's going to get his offense, and he's going to lose by, someone yelled, show your tits, and Nick Berk is showing him the goods. So Nick Berk, Dr. Hurtz is going to win this one by disqualification. My first match ever. Hope you enjoyed it. Walking down memory lane. I enjoyed it. Love y'all. Take care. Arrivederci and ciao. And as always, keep it